Hey y'all, James here. Wanted to talk to you about Tidal Blade's Banner Festival. That will, the pre-orders will be opening up soon, and it will be coming out probably late this fall, this winter, to retail. This is not a crowdfunding game. This is a straight to retail game. The MSRP is $40, and it still looks and feels like a Druid City Games Deluxe, such situation. Wooden components that are silk screened, a new squishy fruit, ooh, and glittery, squishy. Awesome art and whatnot from the Cuddingtons, as you would come to expect. And if you're following Tidal Blades 2, you'll remember that our first scenario starts at the Banner Festival. So all this stuff just ties together. So let me give you a quick overview of how the game works. This is a trick-taking-esque game. Now, what does that mean? Typically in a trick-taking game, there's different suits and there's different values, and then the highest or whatever caveat there is, depending on the rules of that particular trick-taking game. Like if it's spades, it would be the highest suit, leading suit would win. In this game, what's different is it is action selection kind of trick taking, but there's more strategy to it than that. So no matter what you play on a given trick, you're going to get something. Now the thing is, depending on where stuff is on the board, how the board state's laid out, and where the trade gate is at, there's going to be one of these three categories that you specifically want to have happen. So you're not going to necessarily win a trick in this game. You're going to be trying to land your card in one of these three categories. So for example, if you're the highest, you get to move your watercraft to wherever the trade gate's at. The trade gate currently is set at the 4th position there in yellow. If you're trying to land a banner in a specific spot on the docks, it depends on the cards that you play in that space. And then if you are aiming to be the lowest, you want to be able to perform the action on the bottom of your card. And then you'll get to choose where the trade gate goes for the next trick. And so all the cards have some abilities on the bottom of them. And so if you're lowest, you get to trigger that. And then you get to pick where this goes next. So you'll see there's there's 4 quadrants in the game, and they each have a different hierarchy of how the cards are going to play out. So over here, orange is better than yellow, yellow is better than teal, teal is better than purple. Here, yellow, teal, purple, orange. So, and this is where the trade gate's at. So this, if we were getting ready to select cards, this would be what the hierarchy of the cards would be. So then trying to land, what you want to have happen based off of that. Here's an example of like cards that may have been played by the 4 players, right? So 6 would be the highest because again, yellow is the highest colored suit, strongest suit. And then 3 is lower than 6, so that would be in 2nd place. Teal was below the yellow, and then orange was low. So even though this is a 7, it's the lowest card played because of the hierarchy of the suits, okay? So in this case, and you'll notice as you get more accustomed and more acquainted with the game, the higher the number, the stronger the power. So if you're able to land a higher number card and get their power, they usually have pretty powerful effects. But there's several ways to score points in the game, right? So it's a true Euro in the way that you've got multiple paths to victory, and you're going to need to kind of major minor in some variety to be able to pull this off. So the game's played over 3 rounds, and at the end of each round, we'll be checking area majority of these 2 regions. You've got 1 region and a 2nd region, and then so we're going to be being able to put our banners out. That would be the middle action that you found here. You're going to be able to place your banners out on these spots as you occupy them. This is also going to build up your majority of that region. So whoever at the end of the round has the most majority is going to score 6 points. Whoever has second will get 3 points. In last place will get 1, depending on player count. So that's one way to score points, is by area majority. Second, sorry, if you hear snoring in the background, Ollie, our company mascot, is taking a nap over there. Look at that guy. He is absolutely useless, but he also snores like a full-grown human. And so that's area majority, and then you can also score by moving your watercraft around and making laps. So every time you make a lap, you're gonna get to take this deck of cards from your player. By the way, aren't these player characters just freaking awesome? Love the art from David and Lena, so good. Oh yeah, linen finish on the cards too, right? Like again, high quality, linen finish, good stuff. So every lap, you'll get to flip a card over, and this is gonna give you in-game points. Also, after you get past the first card, it gives you a target to land where you can grab fruit. So at the end of the game, let's say you were able to flip over this many cards, you made this many laps, you're gonna score 15 points from this. Now, you saw the squishy fruit here in the middle. There's gonna be lots of different things that can happen as you put banners down or you land on spots or card abilities activate. You're gonna be able to take fruit from the center. Now, anytime this empties, there'll be a mini scoring phase where whoever has the most is gonna get 1 point per fruit that they have. Everyone else will get half a point. So you wanna have the most fruit when that triggers, and you'll be able to score a bunch of points. So at the end of the game, after 3 rounds, you'll tally up how many points you have from the profit tokens that you've been able to acquire throughout the game from in the area majorities. You'll also have a point total from here. And also, if you're lucky, you might have, let me have a 9. So the 9s are the hardest, obviously, to land the low ability on, but they convert to points at the end of the game. You actually remove them from the game and they come out. But this art, even on the player cards, is so good. Oh, there's Case. Hey, Case. Love you, buddy. Such good art from the Cuddingtons. This game plays in 30 to 45 minutes, depending on player count. It plays great at 2, all the way up to 5 players. And, you know, I think we've put 8+ on the box, and I think that's really, really accurate because, you know, it's not a difficult game, but the strategy here of where you want to go, what you're trying to land, can you remember what some other cards have been removed from the game? It's not really a memory game, but, you know, being able to remember that, oh, I remember that they played the 7 and the 8 last time. The 9 is still out there somewhere, but I want to be highest this time, and I've got the 6. So is that going to be good enough? I think it might. I'm going to play the 6, and let's see what happens. We flip it, and we reveal it when we see. But, you know, for again, really awesome and high-quality components, beautiful art. This is a great game for the price point, and I'm really, really excited. Been hold on to this one for quite a while. JB Howell and Mike Hilsick did a great job working with me on developing this game. Super excited. Oh, look at the inside of the box. Just as you would imagine. I like to just, you know, I know this is unnecessary type stuff. I just love it. I love making everything look awesome. And I wanted this to feel like, you know, a deluxe version of a straight to retail game. And so I spent every single penny I could of the budget on making this game as cool and as deluxe as I could. So this is it. I've been waiting to show you. I know I've been teasing it for a while, but this is it. Tidal Blades Banner Festival. Look at that box cover. It's so good. All right, y'all. If you have questions, leave them in the comments. Talk to you soon. Bye.